Since the school's debut as a high school in 1993, Blue Springs South has been through a lot of changes. Let's take a look at our school's history from its days as a middle school to our new construction today.
So we developed what we call the 222 plan. And with that plan, we had 11th and 12th graders from the district at Blue Springs High School, 9th and 10th graders at what's now the Freshman Center, then was called George F. Baker, and then we had 7th and 8th graders at Alma Carter, and then we built with that bond issue the Butler Dwyer, which later became and which is the Blue Springs South High School. That was the first phase of Blue Springs South High School. We had another bond issue, and then in 1992 we opened up Blue Springs South High School. And Dr. Dennis Littrell was the first principal. So we started South with just the 3 grades. No seniors. The seniors elected to stay at Blue Springs High School. They were in their last year of high school. They were Wildcats at heart, and they wanted to stay, so we allowed it.
I was in this building from 7th grade through 12th grade. It used to be Butler Dwyer Junior High. So my particular class was here for 7th and 8th grade. And then my freshman year in 1992 is when they made it into Blue Springs South High School. So we were the first freshmen here at South and the first class to go all 4 years through Blue Springs South High School.
I just had the small gym. I didn't have a big gym until I turned it into a high school. There was no PAC.
When we opened South, again due to space limitations and money limitations, we had to share facilities with Blue Springs High School. So both football teams played football at Blue Springs High School. Both soccer teams played soccer at Blue Springs South High School. About that time, the city developed Young Park right next door to South and put in a baseball and a softball facility where those 2 teams played. The swim team still went over to Centennial Pool in Blue Springs, and then we worked closely with the YMCA and sold them some property just south of the school where their current Y is located. The fun part about this challenge was to pick the school colors, the school song, fight song, mascot, and so we had lots of committees. We used the freshmen and sophomores that were going to be the first students at South as a committee to help us with those selections. We also had faculty, coaches, community members helping us. I believe the top 3 choices for the mascot were the Gators, the Broncos, and the Jaguars.
I started here in 1995, taught social studies, American history and American government, world history. And in the mid-90s, our school was just a few years old, and we were 9th through 12th grade, had probably around 1,600 to 1,700 students in the building. And it was a much smaller building back then. Did not have the current library or the science labs. Did not have, even the 1,000 hall at that point was unfinished when I started here. It was like a lower level basement that did not have walls, classrooms, just was kind of an unfinished basement in the 1,000 hall where the current social studies classes and debate and forensics classes are.
Junior high was like half of the building that you see now. The gym was pretty much the same gym, but it wasn't nearly as cool, you know, like a high school gym is with all the banners and as decorated and everything as it is now. But the library was very, very, very small, almost like an elementary size library. So when we had those big renovations several years ago, that changed the face of the school.
We added the library, this front office area was added on, and the wrestling room, choir room, locker rooms, team meeting rooms, all on the east side were added on, as well as redesigned South office, and then of course the old library was where the art rooms are now, and that was renovated so that we had 4 really much better art rooms than we'd had previously. The new construction, yeah, it's really exciting time at South. 75,000 square feet being added on to our building. That's 25 classrooms, a third gym, a black box theater, additional office space, additional public commons space. Really significant addition being made to our building. Included in the 75,000 square foot addition in those classrooms, it will really be a freshman wing, so the freshman core classes will all be held there. Math, science, English, and social studies. There'll be a few foreign language classrooms, and then some other programs like Project Lead the Way and Ag Science will have classroom space in addition as well. There'll be a classroom tacked on to the Black Box Theater, which is going to be where the current stairs are leading into the PAC lobby. So that construction will start next year, spring, summer next year. It'll be kind of a second phase. The first phase, the tremendous effort that's going on right now to do all the site work, the dirt work, utilities, preparing for that.
We're looking forward to the future of our amazing school and the new history we are going to make here.